I'm a little nervous about this. So, as you can tell by the thumbnail and the tone of the opening of this video, this is not a positive video.
It's not entirely negative.
It's not negative either, no.
Yeah, it's definitely a mixed review.
Because, like, at the time of this recording, WandaVision has wrapped up.
Yes.
And we tried to get into it, and it wasn't for us.
Now, there's a couple of things to go over with why it wasn't for us, and also why, at least for me, I still support the effort.
Yeah, I'm still on board with the effort.
Yeah, because I mean, it's a really neat concept that they're working with. This is the very first time Marvel has created a television show.
Yeah.
So that's not necessarily connecting to the story yet. But there's a couple of things that we just didn't get on board. We watched a couple of episodes and just really wasn't for us. Now, before we get into like the meat of why, the director Matt Shakman like did a really great job with making it sitcom.
Yeah.
Well, I think we handled that well.
It's spot on for like what a sitcom is and should be. That is one of the main reasons I didn't like it.
Same here.
I'm not a big sitcom person.
No, I did not.
I never
grow up
have
without many
been.
sitcoms.
I didn't.
I liked sitcoms that my dad watched just for bonding with my dad.
Yeah.
I didn't like the sitcom.
See, the people that I bonded with over TV were like game shows.
Okay.
Like, give me the Price is Right or Whammy, and like, there you go.
The Price is Right.
But like, as for sitcoms and things, I was never very into like that type of humor, the type of setting. I wasn't a huge fan of there's so many credits in the beginning of the show and then also at the end of the show. So it's what, a 29-minute...
It's nice for visual effects artists to finally get their credits. I will say
Yeah,
that much.
absolutely. That's why I'm saying, like, I definitely think that they're in the right direction. I am, like, claps for, you know, for Marvel on doing this. But this particular show really didn't hit home for me.
Yeah. Because, like, the show is about what happens after Infinity War when Thanos ripped the stone out of Vision's head. And, Wanda goes off after the end game.
Yeah.
And she creates this, like, this alternate reality or whatever.
Yeah.
Where, like, her and Vision are, like, living in, like, the 1950s.
Well, and that's the thing is, like, from the very first episode, so I'm not going to lie, I only watched 2 episodes.
I think we
like
fell
2
asleep
episodes.
during the 3rd episode.
It was overly predictable for me.
Okay.
Of like literally one of your friends came over to visit and we were talking about it, and he's a big fan of WandaVision. He really enjoys the show.
Well, he loves all things Marvel.
Yeah. So, and we were talking about it, and only having seen the 2 episodes that I did, I literally gave him the entire synopsis of what was going to happen, including the characters that were going to do it. So it was just kind of like overly predictable for me. Wesker's joining the party.
Yeah.
It was overly predictable for me personally of just like being able to tell like, oh, Wanda's making it up, and there was really no...
That other character is actually pulling the strings.
Yeah, there was really no surprise for me personally, and I feel like investing that much time on a television show that you're not excited about, there's definitely other things that were more important at the time. So, and I also think that, like...
For me, it boiled down to an obligation more than actually wanting to watch.
So, and
because there was just like, we should probably watch WandaVision. It was like, or we could watch Fairy Tale.
Yeah, and
or we
it's
could
like,
play Link's Awakening.
Or we could do all these other things that we really genuinely want to do. But the biggest critique that I don't know about you, but that I was getting from people that watch it is, well, it really picks up at episode 6. Okay, well, there's 9 episodes.
Yeah, there's 9 episodes.
So I don't think that that's... For me, that's not a smart move to like go through, only have 9 episodes and wait until episode 6 for it to like get good.
I feel like it'd be better as a Marvel movie.
I think so too. I think that the idea of like flipping through the channels, it's clever, but it's not new. You know, it has been done before in like The Twilight Zone, Fairly Odd Parents.
Disney will
like,
constantly spout its ideas as something new and never explored when like it's
it has been, yeah.
It has been, it just hasn't been done by them.
So it's like, again, I'm very excited that they're doing TV shows, that they're trying something new. I'm all for new ideas and trying new things. What I really wish they would have done with WandaVision was, instead of doing like the TV show and having actually like Wanda and Vision, to go with Mephisto. Go with him being the main character. Like, just, we already know Wanda, we already know Vision, but those other characters we don't really know too well yet. I would have rather seen an entire show based on them, rather than like the entirety of WandaVision introducing them. So that's my personal opinion. I know a lot of people will disagree with it, and that's fine, because I'm still all for them doing these shows and experimenting with new ideas. I just really wish it was something new and less predictable.
Okay. See, for me, it all goes down to like brand loyalty. And I followed the Marvel movies because I was interested in the story of Thanos and leading to the Infinity War. That story is closed now. So I'm no longer loyal to the brand, because I'm just like, well, I've had my solution. So like whatever happens afterward, it's cool. But I'm like this with a lot of things. Dragon Ball Z, after Majin Buu, stopped watching Dragon Ball Z.
Once the story
Terminator,
closes.
After Terminator 2, stopped didn't stop. Just eventually I was just like, God, I just should have stopped at Judgment Day. So many things, when they end, they just end. And I'm just like, this isn't ending. I don't
it's a
feel
period
like
at the end
on.
of the sentence. And again,
and like, if
that's
you're
not...
a fan of Marvel and you love this stuff and you just love anything Marvel, like, I wasn't even big on the comic books. I just liked the story of the Infinity
I honestly
War.
can't even be mad at those types of people that will love this just because it has the Marvel title, because I have my own things that are like that, where it's like it has that title, so I'm just like, I love it.
Like,
and it's like, it doesn't even have
Supernatural.
to be good, it just has to have that title and those actors, and I'm in love with it.
Exactly.
Supernatural is one of those things. Like, it could be absolutely terrible, but if it has, you know, Jared and Jensen in it with Misha Collins, I am on board.
Yeah,
like,
you're on board for the characters alone and whatever.
So I get it,
doing.
and that's fantastic. And I think that these types of franchise need those people, because especially with something like WandaVision, where it's new, it's experimental, they're gonna have fans of Marvel like myself that don't like it because I don't like sitcoms or I don't like the style. They need those loyal fans that will love it because it's Marvel, so that they can continue to grow and change what they're doing and how they're presenting new ideas to fans. So I think it is important to have that like brand loyal fan.
So closing thoughts, the reason we made this video is that we're not going to like everything.
Yeah.
We're going to give things a shot, but we're not going to see everything through to the end. There's so much, and I've been burned out by long-term show commitments before.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones, I'm glaring right at you.
Which, honestly, had the same director.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the same director for WandaVision was a part of Game of Thrones in 2017.
Oh, so he directed the latter Game of Thrones.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, he's a great director. He really is. He's also directed other things. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Okay, I'll
which
watch
I
that
don't.
here and there.
Okay, I really enjoy It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's like one of those trash TV things that like you don't want to tell people you like, but you do like it. It's like a guilty pleasure. But he also directed episodes of It's Always Sunny.
Okay.
So like he is a talented director, and even in interviews he has said like he loves sitcoms. So this was perfect for him. It was the perfect idea. Personally, I just didn't like it. So it was a request for us to watch WandaVision, and that's pretty much why I wanted to do the video, to let you, Josiah, we're looking at you.
Yeah.
To let you know that we did try to watch it, and it wasn't for us. We're really excited.
There were so many other things that caught our attention that we were interested in.
We are really excited for the people who did enjoy it, that they got to enjoy a new Marvel creation.
Yeah,
but for us personally,
because there's a lot more shows coming out, and we'll get to them at our own pace.
Yeah.
We're not. I just don't care because I had my resolution.
I'm waiting for new characters to pop up. As much as I love these characters and I'm connected to these characters because of the Infinity Stones and the whole saga that we just went through since I was a little kid watching these movies, I'm almost burnt out on those characters. I kind of want to see something new.
Okay.
So although the little hints and drops of like Stark Industries, the Hydra Watch, things like that are really clever and really cute in the show, I want to see something new.
Okay.
So I think for me personally, I'm going to wait until like new characters and new things pop up for Marvel before I want to continue watching something like Loki or WandaVision and, you know, these new shows about characters that I already know. So that's kind of my closing thought.
It's unfortunate, but we just want to be honest on this channel.
Yeah. I mean, it looks
We're not
great.
obligated. We're obligated to do many things with like writings and voiceover, so we didn't want to feel obligated to be like, well, guess we have to give this a good review, or guess we have to praise this, when honestly we weren't feeling it.
Yeah, and it's also to say that it's okay if you don't like it, but respect that it's new, and that's what happens with new things, or you're going to have critics and people that don't like those new things.
Yeah.
And it does not mean that they want you to stop. It means they want you to progress.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel. I don't want them to stop these shows. I want them to progress forward.
I'm not interested in it, but I'm happy that people are.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
Absolutely.
All right, puppers.
So we'll catch you next time on the next review.
Yeah, don't burn us at the stake. We'll see you at the next shot.
Toodles!
Hey puppers, if you haven't already, join our Facebook page. We have fun memes, news, and exclusive sneak peeks to Pupcorn. We hope to see you there. Link in the description.